And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 50 warrior quest for the expansion Heavensward. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, at the beginning of the expansion Heavensward, they added in a bunch of new level 50 quests. And it's a way of pointing you to who's going to be giving you the quests in the expansion. So let's talk to Curious Gorge. And the quest is called Better Axe Around. So Curious Gorge looks eager to expand his combat repertoire. So, Mithrie, I scarce recognized you. The flames of battle have tempered you like a fine steel. Since last we spoke, I've resolved to start upon the path of the warrior anew. I swore that I would not succumb to the beast within again, as I did when I faced my brother in Wineport. Speaking of which, Broken Mountain has regained much of his strength, though when I speak to him of taking up the axe once more, he changes the subject and returns to his studies of arcanima and other scholarly pursuits. Nevertheless, his desire to spread the teachings of our ancestors to every corner of Eorzea remains unchanged. And you couldn't have come at a better time. I just received a letter from Broken Mountain stating that he's uncovered information regarding ancient martial techniques. If you're interested, and I'm sure you are, why not accompany me to Camp Bronze Lake so that we might hear what he has to say together? Okay, so let's go to Camp Bronze Lake. Go. So Warrior is going to be my second battle class I'm leveling in the expansion. And the only reason it's taken me this long to even get to a second battle class is just because I was so busy crafting and doing story and so many other things, like I just didn't have any time. So I'm now trying to make time to make sure I actually start working on battle classes. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's talk to Broken Mountain. So, well, I do remember you, Mithrie, the sole warrior to tame her inner beast. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not been there to save us from ourselves. You know the precipitous nature of the forces we wield, as well as the consequences of losing control for even a moment. The beast does not scruple to discriminate between friend or foe, and if given free rein will lash out at both. I have pored over countless tomes in search of knowledge of how to tame the beast within as you did, but my efforts thus far have proven fruitless. All I have found are ridiculous tales of techniques that, if the author could be believed, would have Rhalgar himself cower in fear. The elders often told tales of legendary warriors to inspire the youth. Are you sure that there's no truth in yours? Quite. There are descriptions of the techniques used by the hero Mithril Heart, but the details are difficult to swallow. No warrior, alive or dead, can rip off a behemoth's arms with his bare hands. The tales are filled with similar outrageous accounts, brother. It would be a waste of time to investigate their veracity when we know so little of how to tame the inner beast. Besides, you know as well as I that Mithril Heart is naught more than a fairy tale hero. What if I could prove that Mithril Heart was flesh and blood? Would you be willing to continue your studies then? Never did he stray from the path of the warrior, even as the years took their toll. Axe in hand to Silvertear Falls he would go, never to return. Which means if he truly lived, then there may be something there which proves it. Keep your axe sheathed, Gorge. You'd be better served by time spent swinging your axe at a practice dummy than searching for ghosts. Well met, Mithrie. My thanks for ensuring that my old friend here lived to learn from his mistakes, although it seems the lesson didn't stick for long. Wiskate here has been kind enough to keep my brother busy with work and assist me during my recovery. anything to keep a former comrade out of trouble. As for these stories, far-fetched as they may seem, I wouldn't be so quick to dismiss them. Lest we forget, Mithrie has more than a few legendary accomplishments to her name. Well, if by chance she found proof of the Mithril Heart's existence, I would reconsider, but leave my brother out of it. I may not be ready to accompany you, but I can give you advice on where to start. Seek out the Sons of Saint Connacht. I'm sure they know something of Mithril Heart's final journey. Okay, so let's go to Saint Connacht's Find. Let's go. Okay. So I figured as well that I would do all of my tanking classes next, just because I'm already geared as a tank at level 60. So the second I hit 60, then I can get straight to like item level 180 something. Yeah, 186. I've already got the gear for it. So yeah. So it just means that, like I said, it's just grind it out to 60. I'm already geared, and then I can do Dark Knight. After that, whether I start doing DPS or healers, I haven't decided yet. But I will eventually just be 60 everything in the game, as I was 50 everything in the game. I'll just eventually get it all done. Why not, eh? And then I can play any class I like. Okay, let's go. So, let's talk to these people. So, well, when the waters of Silvertear Falls receded 15 years ago, they revealed a treasure trove of artifacts spanning eras, many of which have yet to be recovered. I do not know if any of these artifacts have any relation to this Mithril Heart, but it might serve you well to begin your search in those previously submerged areas. Okay, let's see what other clues we can get. So, relics belonging to an ancient Hellsguard warrior. Well, we are up to our necks in Allagan artifacts. I cannot say that I have come across any that to be what you seek. Okay. Let's see, where's person number 3? Right, where are you? Where are you? There they are. So we focus our research on artifacts from the Allagan Empire. As such, there may be more recent discoveries which were ignored by a single-minded researcher. Okay, so we need to now search for proof. Okay, here's a dig site. So, after a cursory search, you find nothing of interest. Oh, there's a few dig sites here. Okay, nothing of interest. Next. Uh-huh. There we go. So we found something. So let's go back to Broken Mountain. Right here in Camp Bronze Lake. Let's go. Righty, righty, righty. Where was this? Oh, CN over there, actually. So yeah, if you haven't keybinded your mount, I really recommend you do. Who knows how much time it saved me over the last 2 years. So, well, have you uncovered any proof of Mithril Heart's existence? Let's hand over the Mithril Heart's battle axe. So an aged battle axe, featureless, but with the initials MH crudely engraved into the haft. This axe, the engraving and the curvature of the blade are exactly as described. To think of the beast who tasted this steel. Surely this proves that Mithril Heart is more than a mere campfire story. With a steel heart and his legendary techniques, we'll have the strength to slay even the strongest of beasts by the dozen. If Mithril Heart's feats are indeed possible, then the knowledge of how he performed them would prove invaluable in restoring the warrior's reputation. You could show the people of Eorzea the true potential of the warrior. Surely no small number of them would feel compelled to take up the axe. Indeed, it could prove a great boon for our cause. Very well, I will return to my tombs to scour them for any passages relating to Mithril Heart. Mind you, ancient techniques may rouse the inner beast like none before. Of that I have no doubt, which is why you must not take your training lightly. When I uncover more information, you must needs be ready. Okay, so that's complete. So the next warrior quest will be available from Broken Mountain upon reaching level 52. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests can be reviewed in your journal. Ooh. So at level 52 we have to come back to Camp Bronze Lake, and they have very much spaced out these quest givers like all over the place. They really have, so at least we'll get to explore a lot more of the world. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.